Today I'll be reading from the magazine Time for Kids, Space Training. Learn how one astronaut gets ready for a trip to space. Eyes in the sky. A new age of telescopes is on the horizon. Chamber A is one of America's least known national historic landmarks. It may also be its ugliest. Chamber A is hidden on the grounds of the Johnson Space Center in Houston, Texas. It looks like a blank vault with a 40-foot wide door. Yet, when the door is shut and the right machinery is turned on, Chamber A becomes, in a way, its giant pocket of outer space. The chamber was built in 1965. It is where NASA tested the Apollo lunar spacecraft. Now it is being used to test the next great space machine, the James Webb Space Telescope. Webb is the most powerful space telescope ever built. In the heart of it is its mirror. The mirror measures 21.3 feet across. It's made of 18 smaller hexagonal mirrors arranged in a honeycomb pattern. This big eye will allow Webb to look much farther into space than the Hubble Space Telescope. That craft launched in 1990. Webb will also be able to look further back in time. It will look so far into space that it will see light that has been traveling to us from stars for billions of years and still hasn't reached us. It will see stars as they looked billions of years ago, not as they look today. So Webb will be like a time machine into the past. Think about this. Hubble flies just 353 miles above Earth, but Webb, it will park itself about 1 million miles away. As it looks at the universe, it might reveal something spectacular. Webb might see the very moment in cosmic history when the first stars switched on. We'll be watching the universe light up after the Big Bang, says NASA's Eric Smith, Webb's program director. The Big Bang is a theory that explains how our universe began. New neighbors. Webb has been in development for more than 20 years. It is set to launch between March and June of 2019. In addition to witnessing first flight, it might see the first galaxies taking shape. It might even see signs of early life forming on faraway worlds. Webb may be the biggest news in the telescope community, but it's not the only news. Next year, NASA plans to launch the Transmitting Exoplanet Survey Satellite, or TESS. This observatory will conduct the first ever study of the entire sky from space. It will identify thousands of new planets, George Ricker, a researcher at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, said in a press release. TESS will create a catalog of Earth-sized exoplanets, or planets outside our solar system. These will include rocky worlds located in the habitable zone. This is an area in which planets are the right distance from a star to have liquid water. TESS's catalog will help scientists narrow down the list of planets to investigate further in the search of alien life. There are other spacecraft observatories in development. One is the Wide Field Infrared Survey Telescope. It will study dark energy. This is a mysterious force that pulls the universe outward. In all, NASA has set aside about $9.2 billion for Webb and TESS. Other telescopes, still in their early stages, would cost several $billion to build, but that might be a price worth paying. Humankind has always wondered about the universe, and now our telescope technology has caught up with our questions, says Paul Herz, NASA's Director of Astrophysics. He adds, "This is a great time to be a scientist." It says something exceptional about humans that we always have our eyes trained in the sky. We can't say exactly what we're looking for, but we look out all the time.